Okay, so we're going to begin Hilchos Purim because we have a few minutes before the official start time for Hilchos Purim. We'll say over something short and sweet. Two things to share. I still am not sure which is the right way to go. So I'll start with one, and then we'll see maybe at the end. We'll see if we have time to say something else. I want to say a word about tzedakah. A word about tzedakah. This is something that I saw on Shabbos, and I think in the world we live in, the amount of tzedakah, Baruch Hashem, that people give is astronomical. You don't go a day, certainly not more than 2 days, without someone else reaching out for another campaign. And no, I am not making an appeal. You do not have to all leave right now. This will not end with, and please see my link. No, but it does not go a day or two without another appeal, another campaign. And then it comes Purim. And Purim is a time of Matanos Lev. Matanos Lev is, it's a mitzvah on Purim to give Matanos Lev Yoinim, two gifts to two poor people. And we're going to discuss that the main mitzvah is to give a pruta, a little bit, and anything more than that, you're allowed to give from Meiser, which of course is the halacha. But the problem somewhat is usually people like to give on Purim. But you come off, people are in tough times, and it comes to Purim, and people feel very strapped to give. And it's almost unfortunate because it's Matanos Lev Yoinim. Now is where you have the extra mitzvah. So I'd like to share with you a medrash that I hope, is not abused and used inappropriately, which I think you'll know what's going on over here. There's a pasuk in Malachim Aleph. This comes from this past week's Haftarah, and Rav Pam on the Haftarah brought out this idea. Vatishlam kol hamalach, they finished building the Bais HaMikdash. And what happened? Vayavi Shlomo as Kadshe David Avid as Kesef as Zav. After they finished building the Bais HaMikdash, Shlomo HaMelech brings the gold, the silver, and he puts it into the storehouses. So anyone that reads this pasuk has no clue what's going on over here. Because you finished building the Bais HaMikdash, and then he takes the gold and silver and puts it in the storehouses. The gold and silver of David HaMelech is what he was supposed to use to build the Bais HaMikdash. So what does the pasuk mean? That when he finished, he put the gold and silver into the storehouses. So Rashi, right away, is aware of the question. And Rashi begins with the obvious pshat. It was the excess. He had extra. David HaMelech left over all the gold and silver to build the Bais HaMikdash. There was excess, there was extra. So what did Shlomo do with it? He put it in the storehouses, the obvious pashut pshat. Then Rashi quotes a medrash. And Rashi says that the medrash teaches us that Shlomo did not use any of the money of David HaMelech to build the Bais HaMikdash. David left over storehouses full of gold and silver. Shlomo took it all, didn't touch it. Raised his own money for the Bais HaMikdash. Why? Says the Medrash, two incredible reasons. The first reason, says the Medrash, where did the gold and silver from David HaMelech come? From all the wars, everyone he conquered, all the Goyim. Says Shlomo, 1 second, what's going to happen? He knew with his Ruach HaKodesh, is this building that he's about to erect going to be around for eternity? No. Eventually, what's going to happen? It's going to be destroyed. He didn't want, what's going to go through the minds of the Goyim when the Bais HaMikdash is destroyed? They're going to say, hey, you know why? Our God took revenge. He took our gold and silver. See, that's why the house is being destroyed. Because he took it from us. Shlomo HaMelech, incredible foresight. He's absolutely being attuned to Chilul Hashem. Didn't want that someone might think that's why it happened. So he said, you know what? I'm not using any of the money. He brings out Chilul Hashem. Quite incredible. But here's the second shot of the Medrash. And this is the lesson I like to give over when it comes to Matanos Lev Yoinim, and we have to think, how in the world can we give more tzedakah? How can we give to have Yoinim to the poor? V'yesh Yoimim kach amar Shlomo, such said Shlomo HaMelech. Ra'iv haya b'mei aviv. There was a famine in the years of David HaMelech, Shalish Shanim Shana Achar Shana, for 3 years straight. Says Shlomo, there was a famine. David HaMelech had storehouses of gold and silver. But that was gold and silver to do what? To build the Bais HaMikdash. To build God's house. Shlomo, you saved the gold and silver to build God's house? He should have taken the gold and silver and utilized it. Yisrael. Don't worry, we didn't start the halacha portion yet. Says Shlomo, my father had all this gold and silver. What should he have done with it? He should have taken the gold and silver and taken it and fed the aniyim. What? This is to build the Bais HaMikdash. The greatest campaign ever. It's not just a shul. It's not just a building. It's not just a yeshiva. It's a Bais HaMikdash. Says Shlomo, yeah, it's important. But to feed aniyim, to feed poor people, is the most important. And with that, we'll leave with the critical importance of Matanos Avyonim. Many people, this is the once a year that they're willing to take money. Because they know they're given, it's a mitzvah, they get money Matanos Avyonim, they get money for Pesach. So, even at a time in which everyone feels strapped for cash, and everyone, I'm sure, has given and given and given, maybe the words of the Medrash will ring a little bit in our ears and we'll realize, yes, we build and we build and we give to tzedakah and we give to yeshivas and we give everywhere. However, teaches Shlomo HaMelech the importance of giving to the aniyim